What's going on? It's book 19 from the year 2023 for me. $100 million offers by Alex Hormozi. I was able to read this book a few weeks ago, and I'm now getting a chance to do a review on it. And it was a book that I was made aware of by watching an interview by Alex Hormozi, the author of the book. He is making his rounds now in the social media space. You may have seen him on your algorithm. If you are like me and you tap into a lot of self-development and business content on Instagram. So I saw his interview, one of the interviews he's done on Instagram with Ed Milet. And after watching some of the clips, I listened to the long form version of it, and I got a lot out of the interview, which prompted me to order the book. And so he shapes this book around not just making money. The title is called $100 million offers, but it's really not about just making $100 million. And not to say that making $100 million is a drop in the bucket, but he really wants readers to focus in on making offers that are so good that people can't say no. And I believe what he's trying to translate in the book is that the value that you add for, if it's one customer or a million customers, it has to feel like it's an offer that's worth $100 million. And you've got to pitch it and couch it in a way that makes someone say, if I don't have 100 million to buy it, I got to find 100 million to get it so that I can buy it. Again, just making an offer so good that people feel stupid for saying no. One of the terms that he uses in the book is grand slam offers. And he talks about goods and services that you agree to provide, how you accept the payment, and the terms of the agreement. And the terms are very important. What you get as a customer in exchange for what the person providing the service or gift is giving. The one thing he talks about is addressing the problem for any entrepreneur, or two problems, that is. One, not having enough clients, and then two, not having enough cash or excess profit at the end of the business cycle. He talks a lot about growth, and in the book he describes it as the commodity problem, where you need more customers, you need to increase the average purchase value of a customer, and you need them to buy more times. So essentially, you need more people to buy, you need them to pay more for the products that you have to offer, and you need them to come back multiple times. And he talked a bit about creating a space for yourself where there's no comparison in the category that you're selling in. And so he gives a lot of good insight on the mindset that you should have, but he also gives some strategy around how you should be operating. He talks a little bit about what it means to really define value. And he talks about the dream outcome that you have and trying to increase that, the perceived likelihood of you achieving your goals and increasing that, but then also decreasing the time delay between the start of your effort and the actual achievement, and then also decreasing the perceived effort and sacrifice that it takes. So those four things, the dream outcome, the perceived likelihood of achievement, the perceived time delay, and also the perceived effort and sacrifice. There's a formula he puts together where it's dream outcome multiplied by perceived likelihood of achievement divided by time delay multiplied by effort and sacrifice. A lot of formulas, a lot of terminology, but essentially what you want, the likelihood of you getting it, that has to be higher than how much time it takes and how much effort it takes. That's essentially what it is. With anything in sales, he focuses a lot, as many other salespeople do, on the psychological. And he states in the book that psychological solutions need to be found. And they need to be found because the logical ones are already found. People that are going to buy your product for logical reasons are going to buy them, right? The people who may not buy them for what they perceive to be logical reasons will not buy them. But you've got to dig deeper and figure out the psychological reasons why they will or will not buy whatever it is you're selling. So he gives a lot of detail on strategies in terms of creating an offer that people cannot refuse, and really getting to the people that actually want what it is that you're selling or offering. Again, Alex Hormozi, $100 million offers. It is a good book for ambitious entrepreneurs who are brave and courageous, and looking for new terrain to be able to talk to new people, and how to approach those people to give them the offers that you believe they need to have in front of them. I think it's a good book. It's a really good read. I mentioned one of the formulas, but he gives a couple of formulas in the book that you can use. And I think he does a good job of weaving in his own personal story. Oftentimes when you see big numbers like $100 million, it's hard to believe. But he's someone who has earned that amount of money in business, and he's telling his story and weaving that into the overarching theme of creating these Grand Slam offers. So check that book out. If you like it, it's on most of the platforms where you can order books. I think it's a good book to read, again, for entrepreneurs that are looking to be brave and courageous, and to get into a new terrain, find new customers, and make it happen. So $100 million offers, Alex Hormozi, my book 19 for 2023.